Hello there. Have you ever dreamed of owning the perfect car, one that fits your needs like a glove?
In 1925, a man named Mr. Baldry found himself on a similar quest. He yearned for a car that could handle long journeys with grace and comfort. A car built for touring, you see. He set out to find a vehicle that would turn his dream into reality. Mr. Baldry walked into a car dealership. He met with a salesman named Mr. Marshall. They discussed Mr. Baldry's desire for a touring car. He specifically wanted a car suitable for long trips. He needed reliability and a comfortable ride. This encounter, seemingly ordinary, would soon become a landmark case in consumer law. It all started with a simple desire for a touring car. Little did they know their interaction would have a ripple effect on consumer rights for generations to come. This case would highlight the crucial relationship between a buyer's needs and a seller's recommendations. Mr. Marshall, the salesman, listened intently to Mr. Baldry's requirements. With confidence, he recommended a Bugatti. Now, Bugattis are fine automobiles known for their speed and agility. They are, however, more at home on the racetrack than on leisurely country drives.
Mr. Marshall, I trust your judgment. Let's go with the Bugatti. I believe it will fulfill my touring aspirations.
Oh, how wrong he was. The sporty Bugatti, while impressive, proved entirely unsuitable for Mr. Baldry's needs. The car's stiff suspension made for a bumpy ride. Long journeys became a test of endurance rather than pleasure. This mismatch between expectation and reality set the stage for a legal battle. This case would come to define the responsibility of sellers in representing their products. Mr. Baldry soon discovered the stark difference between his expectations and the Bugatti's reality. The car, ill-suited for touring, failed to meet his needs. It rattled and shook on uneven roads. Every journey became an uncomfortable ordeal.
Mr. Marshall, this is not the touring car I had requested. The Bugatti is entirely unsuitable for my needs.
Disappointment turned to frustration. Mr. Baldry approached Mr. Marshall. He explained that the Bugatti was not the touring car he had requested. The car's unsuitability for his stated purpose became a point of contention. Mr. Baldry argued that the seller had failed to provide a car fit for its intended purpose. This encounter highlighted a critical aspect of consumer rights, the seller's obligation to understand and meet the buyer's needs. The dispute between Mr. Baldry and Mr. Marshall escalated. It eventually landed in the courts. This case, Baldry v. Marshall from 1925, became a landmark legal battle. It centered around the Sale of Goods Act. This act mandates that goods should be fit for their intended purpose, especially when that purpose is made known to the seller.
I explicitly stated my need for a touring car. Mr. Marshall's recommendation of the Bugatti was negligent.
Mr. Baldry did not explicitly say the car was unsuitable for touring.
The courtroom became a battleground for consumer rights. The judge presiding over the case listened carefully to both sides. His verdict would have significant implications for consumer protection laws. It would underscore the importance of clear communication between buyers and sellers. The judge in Baldry v. Marshall ruled in favor of Mr. Baldry. He determined that although Mr. Baldry did not explicitly use the words unsuitable for touring, he had clearly communicated his needs to the seller. The judge emphasized that a seller's recommendation carries weight. It must align with the buyer's expressed needs. This ruling sent a powerful message to businesses. It highlighted the importance of understanding a customer's needs before making recommendations. It reinforced the principles of the Sale of Goods Act. The case set a precedent for consumer protection. The legacy of Baldry v. Marshall extends far beyond the courtroom. It serves as a reminder that buyers should feel empowered to voice their needs. It reminds sellers that their recommendations hold weight. They have a responsibility to ensure customer satisfaction. The case stands as a testament to the enduring power of consumer rights. It's a reminder that in the marketplace, clear communication and understanding are paramount.